Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are in Crow's Perch in Velen because of two reasons. First of all, we took the Master Armor tools back to Fergus, and as we were doing that, a Nilfgaardian general kind of came up and was like, I need armor that does this, and Yoana was like, well, we can actually do it, and the general was like, you allow your servant too much. And so Fergus took the general off to the side to discuss business, while Yoana expressed her frustration to Geralt and basically said, I'm the one who's going to have to make the armor anyway. They call Fergus the master, but I'm the one who actually does it. He can't even make horseshoes. So what we've done is we've encouraged her to stand up for herself, and basically she said, I'll make him make the Nilfgaardian's armor, and I'll make you some armor, and then we'll see who's really better. So I just need acid, and so we got an acid gland from an archgriffin, which had a notice posted at this notice board right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to deliver the acid gland to Yoana, and we're going to deliver the archgriffin trophy to the quartermaster, and then we're going to get Ugly Baby, the next main story quest, started. Let's go. I should select Master Armorers as the active quest, because that's the one I'm going to do first.
You're back? So, got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
Yoana made her own suit of armor, it's better. Or Yoana's the artisan, not Fergus.
Exactly what it looks like. Yoana crafted a suit of armor for you, General, to prove she's the superior armorer.
For God's sake, Yoana! What do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armorer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armor for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Fine, I'll help you. Sorry, can't help about the test. I want to know what the test is, but I mean, yes, I'm going to help her.
I want to know more about the test.
I ordered armor that would stop bolts. How do you think I intend to test it?
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armor will easily withstand a bolt. Acid hardened. They need a ballista to pierce it. Help me, please.
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
Gonna live?
Aye, but this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Yoana's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armour fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armour would protect you. Admit it.
Believed you all the way or had my doubts? I personally believed it all the way.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and archgriffin acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armour will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
You've unlocked access to a Master Armorer's services. Now you can craft equipment of the highest level of quality. Nice. Wait 1 day while Yoana forges your armor. And with that one taken care of, we should take the archgriffin trophy to the Baron's quartermaster. A true master armorer is a rare bird indeed, so we can honestly speak of delight in sparking Geralt's heart when he first met Yoana, yet before she could forge him new armor, she was in need of some assistance. The Witcher would have to hunt down an archgriffin and extract from it some ingredients required for the forging of the finest armors. That's the thing for master armorers, but there was just also a contract from the quartermaster for the Griffin trophy. Quartermaster's over here, looks like.
So fucked up one.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant books?
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. We've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
Awesome. $25 crowns. Diagram tracker's trousers. I mean, not really useful to somebody at my level or my wealth, but I'm going to take this opportunity to sell a bunch of stuff before I start Ugly Baby.
Blood came out of his.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Show me what you got.
Because, yeah, the quartermaster will probably sell or buy all of my junk, and then Yoana and Fergus will buy all of my equipment. But I do notice they've got a thing here with an exclamation point. Adalbert Kermith's third map. Probably feline gear or something. So I'll buy that. So now I'm going to sell the junk and everything like that. I will see you on the other side. Alright, so there's all the junk sold.
See ya.
Let's take a look at quests. What did that give me? That might have given me... where would that be? Adelbert Kermith's third map. As per Professor Atomstein's instruction, I will not be conducting further explorations of the sites where I discovered pictograms relating to the Cat School of Witchers. These pictograms are identical to the one which the professor found in the caverns underneath Temple Isle. Adelbert Kermith, adjunct in natural history at the Oxenford Academy. Cat School Upgrade Diagrams Part 3. There we go. Now, I'm curious. What, Find the armor upgrade diagram using your Witcher senses. It's a level 29 quest. Okay, so it looks like it's just the one.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
What are you selling? What's good?
And now I'm going to sell all of the gear that I don't want. I will see you on the other side. Alright, it looks like most of the extra weight that I'm currently carrying is in roach stuff, so I need to get to a stash to properly compare as to what I can sell and what I want to keep.
Take care now.
Alright, so let's do a quick recap. Geralt knew Uma currently resided at Crow's Perch. The Baron's bandits, hungry for a bit of unrefined entertainment, had made Uma their jester. Geralt knew he would have to put an end to this farce, take the unfortunate being from Velen, and with Yennefer's help, try to lift the curse that held him. So, this is because when we last saw Ciri's story, Uma was like the last lead we had available.
Ah, Witcher! Greetings! Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
That's not cool. Also, that was, I think, the follow-up to the Bloody Baron's storyline. But so it looks like I have an opportunity to go to the stash first. So yeah, I'm gonna stash stuff, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, so the ones it looks like I don't have in my stash is the Undvik saddle and the Zerrikanian saddlebags. And now I'm just gonna compare these swords. Alright, I've thrown what I want to throw in the stash into the stash. So now... No, Geralt. That was just the close menu button, not the climb the chest button. I'm just gonna quickly sell off the last bits of stuff to Yoana and Fergus, and then get Ugly Baby started.
Boys say there's a lass round one of the villages that will let you poker for a few scraps.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
What are you selling? What's good?
Alright, so let's sell Gwenel Aid, Dythven, and Ashroom, and Zerrikanian Blinders, and Cavalry Saddle. Done, done, done.
Take care now.
What do you think here,
Now let's actually find the Baron Sergeant and actually get this started again. This was the Baron's office. I guess now it's the Sergeant's office.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
So the Sergeant is an asshole. Current objectives: tell the person minding the stables that you are taking Uma. Gesundheit.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Out of my way, or find some other diversion?
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
and the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
Have it your way, Your Majesty, or I don't take orders from you. I see no reason to antagonize him at this point.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might be your daughter, or I know where Ciri was, what she did. Now, let's choose the white option first, as always.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Dude, that's the information you gave us.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafeil Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
2,000 crowns, nice. I don't intend to bring her here, or so be it. Again, I see no reason to antagonize him right now. But, I mean, it's not like I could bring her anywhere. She can just do whatever she wants.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
All right, and I'm going to call an end to the episode here because, well, all of that. We've got Uma, we've met with the Emperor, and we just need to head off to Kaer Morhen to meet with Yennefer and see what happens next. Because at this point, like, everything Geralt can do, I think he's done. And it has to be Yennefer who takes the next step, because Geralt can't, as far as I know, Geralt can't lift a curse like this himself. At least he's given no indication. He specifically brought this to Yennefer for that purpose. So you know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time as we head to Kaer Morhen and see what happens.